Okay, so this is a little gear video. I'm putting this together to show you guys what I use for my land hunts. I already put together a video on everything I use for beach, and this is what I use for land. It's a Garrett. It's a Garrett AT Pro. I've had it for better part of a couple years now. It's a heck of a good machine, and it goes deep, and it does great discrimination. I've got two coils for it. I got the regular coil that comes with it, and the big coil that comes with it, and then a little smaller 5x8. Garrett makes these little things proprietary, so they all hook up underneath here. Pretty nice. Makes them watertight, and you can hunt in fresh water with them pretty darn easily. Some people say you can hunt in salt water, but I haven't been very successful at that. That's why I have my Excalibur. But it also has a nice little compartment for batteries. This has a little O-ring on it. You take this thing out of here, and the batteries come out, and you can put the alkalines in there. It goes back in there again. This little thing just snaps in. It has, like I said, has an O-ring. Very nice. Keeps it nice and watertight, and it does keep it watertight. You can watch stuff by Aqua Chigger and people that hunt in the rivers, and they get right under the water with them. It came with this set of headphones, and this set of headphones is not waterproof. This part of it's waterproof, where it goes into here, and of course if you got it on your head, and as long as you don't go underwater, it's not a problem. And I don't use them underwater. I don't even use them in water, period. But when I was using them, I noticed when I first started using these things is that when this is plugged in, you don't hear any kind of audio coming from this at all. All you get is the noise from the headphones. And I wanted to be able to hear outside as well. To kind of teach people and do some stuff so that they can actually hear. So what I did is Garrett provides this little headphone adapter. This is where the headphone ordinarily goes into, and this is just a little adapter. It's a piece of wire that goes up, goes through my handle, and it comes back down here with a little clip, and it has a place where you can hook in a regular set of headphones, and that's what I have here. I bought Garrett's other set of headphones, and this has just a regular stereo plug that plugs in. And now when I'm hunting with it, and I want to hear the detector, I can just pop this thing loose, and I can hear it. I can hear it through the speaker on the machine. So that's kind of what I did there. Now, what I really hate about these headphones, I mean, they're plenty loud enough. They give me all the quality of sound that I really need. But the problem with them is that, well, one, they sweat. I really get hot on these things, because when I'm hunting in the area, it gets pretty darn hot. These damn things continue to keep falling off, and every time I take them off, I got to figure out, I got to stop and reposition this thing and get them, put them back on again. It's just a pain in the butt. And when I take them off and on, I occasionally bump these volume controls here with my hands, and that gets them out of, it tweaks them out of balance. And so I have to constantly be messing with these things as well, with the volume controls. There's one on each ear. So I decided that the best thing to do here would be to get something better than this. I looked at wireless stuff, and I couldn't find anything that I really liked. So I came up with this. This was a pretty good solution. I'm going to unplug this. I looked on eBay, and they have these things. I think they were less than 15 bucks. They're made by iHome, fashionable earbuds, mind you, with a volume control. They're a little bit different than the volume control that you would get on an iPhone earphone. Those earbuds, those are electronic volume control that actually works with the device that you plug it in. This actually has a volume control that's like a little rheostat right on the cord itself, and that's kind of cool. Works pretty good. The only problem is, of course, is that it has this little small plug, so you need to have an adapter And just about every kind of headphones that you buy always comes with one of these things. You can get them from Radio Shack. It's just you plug this guy in here, and now you got the same size that goes into here. So they're lightweight. They just fit on my ears just perfectly. They got good quality sound. They really work well. They really do. They sound really, really good. I'm anxious to try them out and see what happens out in the field. I'm gonna make a little trip over to my school grounds here, I think today, and see if I can see what they're like. But I don't know if you can hear them or not. I'll turn the detector on. Yeah, well, I don't know if you can hear this. Probably can't hear it. I gotta put this right next to that microphone. So anyway, well, hopefully that'll give you a little bit better idea of what I'm listening to. I kind of doubt it. But anyways, like I said, they have a little sliding rheostat here that you can turn it up and down. Very clever. They're cheap enough that you can get a couple of them. They come in different colors. If you don't like black, you can get them in designer colors. So I'm gonna hook up, go over and see if I can find something, and I'll get back to you with a little wrap up maybe a little bit later on. That's it for the kit that I have here. It's pretty nice. I got a lot of stuff that I found with this little guy. I'm very happy with Garrett's products. Anyway, that's all I got. I'll get back to you with a wrap up. I forgot to mention one thing, and that is the screen on these guys. It's just plastic, and it can scratch really, really easily, and then you won't be able to see it. The problem is that you constantly have your fingers are dirty and stuff, and see it's really, really susceptible to getting scratched and marred up. So what I did, everybody has their own way of doing this kind of stuff, but this just worked really, really well for me, is I just took some of this stuff, just packing tape, and I pulled off a chunk, just big enough to cover across that screen, just above the buttons, and I taped it on there, and then I just cut right around the outside here, and it leaves a really nice little film, and it's pretty easy to get off. Doesn't cost anything hardly at all, and you can just keep doing it and redoing it and redoing it. But that's what I have on there. It's just you can probably see it. There's a little line right across there. It's just a piece of packing tape. It doesn't obscure the vision at all, and I can see where the thing is scratched, and so I know that if I'd scratched this, the screen below it would have gotten scratched as sure as hell. So anyway, that's just an idea. Probably is a good idea for a lot of different detectors, but it works really good for the Pro. So anyway, my tip of the day. Okay, so I went over to my little schoolyard, get a little afternoon hunt after I opened up those headphones, those little earphones, just to try out the little earphones. I'll tell you what, they really work well. It's a really nice, crisp little sound, and really they're nice and cool. They kind of stay out of the way when you're hunting. I can still put the detector down when I kneel down to dig. So they work pretty good. I'm impressed, and they certainly are worth the money. I think less than $20. So this is what I got over there. It's just a potpourri of different kind of crap. Well, lots of pull tabs, of course. I'm digging up everything. Pencil eraser. Just junk. And this thingy, I don't really know what the hell this is. It looks like it might be some kind of an electrical component. This is probably insulation here, and this is I don't know. It looks like it might be. Oh hell! It looks like a Nike swoosh. Huh? What the devil is that? Oh, you know what this is? I bet this is a spike. This is a cleat for a shoe. That's what this is. Sound like a football shoe or something. Football for football shoes or something. That's what that is. Yeah, that's a Nike swoosh. I bet you anything this is a... Anyway, you guys can confirm that for me, but I'm sure that that's what that is. It goes on to, it's just for a sports shoe. They're running or football or something. So, anyways, that's what that is. And then for the little bit of treasures that I got, it's not a hell of a lot, but got a few things. Got a couple of, about three quarters, couple of dimes, 5 nickels, and 4 pennies. Now I'm picking up the nickels because I'm looking for everything, looking for the gold over there, and I will eventually find it. So that's the take for the day, guys, and that's the review on my little headphones, and I really like them. I think that they're definitely worthwhile. So that's it. Everybody have a great day. Any questions? You can leave comments, and I'll try to get back to you. There's a lot of stuff to learn about the AT Pro, and I can give you lots of advice if you want it. I'm not so sure that I'm exactly the right guy to give it, but stuff that I do seems to work for me. So everybody have a great day. Be happy and be safe out there, and thanks again for watching.